Oh. Hello. Is this gonna work? Yes, it is working. What's up? I'm wearing a shirt I don't normally wear. Uh, I'm getting a lot of sun over here. It's very bright out this morning. Let's see. This is a new game. It's called The Last Haven. It looked to me when I put it on my list like it's written by a non-English speaker. Camera speed. Okay. Look like a little resource-focused town slash city builder. Maybe a couple RTS elements, but let's not judge it too much. We don't know. Well, that's unusual, isn't it? We're just gonna leave that like it is. Are you sure you want to start a new game? All your past progress will be deleted. Alright. So I've never played this before. No idea how to play it. Your people will explore the territory. However, the resources found will still have nowhere to add. Order to build a warehouse for your people. For this, go to the column construction and select warehouse. Column construction. Building? Yeah, so much for the column construction. Can I zoom out? You know, I mean, right there, I guess. Wood is one of the main parts of the structure of any buildings. Tell subordinates to bring the sawmill closer to the forest so they can start harvesting the tree. You know, English majors exist. There are a lot of people who will go through your text for you and edit it, and they charge reasonable rates. So what do you think? I mean, the sawmill should probably be real close, right, to the warehouse. We'll put it there. Your people need food. Build a. Hello? You have armed people in the settlement. You can manage them directly using the keyboard Control +1 through 4 to save. I see. Control 1. Proceed. I was getting this one. Greenhouse. Your people need food. To build a greenhouse, settlers will be able to grow vegetables in it. Do not forget to monitor the temperature. In a greenhouse, you cannot grow vegetables at low temperatures. Build greenhouses near the warehouse. Greenhouse 1 makes it possible to grow vegetables at low temperatures. Greenhouse designed for 4 workers. Features have to disassemble the building at minus temperatures will cease to be effective. Okay. Resource station. Oh my god. There's fuel. You can collect items and resources. Explore the area. Abandoned objects. Look for trophies from defeated opponents. Okay. Look around. You are surrounded. An adversary? Not. Resources. Resources that are idle are your enemy. What? Oh, fuck me. Shit. Resources that are idle are your enemy. Order to erect a booth near abandoned buildings and cars for further collecting stuff from these locations. Okay, so the resource station, let's see. I mean, so it should be down here somewhere, right? Knowledge is power. Decide on the construction of the laboratory complex. This will give you the opportunity to study military affairs, farming, intelligence, and much more. The laboratory. You know, I mean, I put this over here. We built this. We built the sawmill. It's got holes in the roof. We just built it. Does it have holes in the roof? I just built it. That's fucking bullshit. It's a little greenhouse. The camera's pretty quick. I know there is a slider for it, but it's pretty peppy. Is it not? Oh, it is WASD as well. I was playing Medieval yesterday, so I was over on the arrow keys. Stability. Unemployed 6. Well, this is still going, right? Yeah. Can I rotate the cam? Not with the mouse look. Ooh. With Q and E though I can. So Q and E to rotate, WAS and D to move around. That's typical. Right click looks like it does nothing on the ground, or on a building, or on people. Everybody's got like a home icon above their head. I'm not sure what that means. Actually, not everybody. That might mean they have a job. Hard to tell. Now, resource station complete. Oh, wow. Refugees came to us. They asked for asylum. Accept refugees. What's up, guys? Oh, I got clued into the map and then it took it away. Oh, these guys are exploring a little bit though. So, didn't I have this guy? Orders. Control +1. And now he's like a quick group. Go over here. 1. I'm ready. Right click to tell him where to go. And he didn't go there. Okay. I'd like to zoom in. Get ready. Does that guy have a gun? I can't tell. I mean, I want you to explore around a little bit. What's up? One resident spoke of a cellar with food a kilometer from our camp. Send 3 people for the resources. Send 2 people for send 3. Strength in numbers and all that, jazz. Get ready. Get ready. Yes, sir. Sure. Let's move. On my way. Okay. There's a lot of stuff around. Sure thing. So this guy makes it feel like an RTS, right? Like this guy running around and exploring the map.
Roger.
Can we so like in some of these games you can chain waypoints? It doesn't look like I can chain waypoints.
Yes, sir.
So this is that's not fully employed, but I think, you know, I did send those 3 people away. The sawmill's down a man too.
On my way.
Okay. Okay. We're back up to positive food.
On my way.
Will those 3 people ever come back? Who knows? Maybe. Okay. How big is the map? We're trying to find out. Let's see. Go over here. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Apparently my bitrate is 3700 right now instead of the typical 6 or 7000. That's interesting, isn't it? No, now it's 6000. Make up your mind, Twitch. Of course.
Yes, sir.
An auto explore button would be nice for him. Can speed up time. Did they finish? Is this done now? Oh no, it's still 2 hours left on constructing one. I don't see a clock for what it's worth. There's 8 unemployed, but if there's 8 unemployed, then why do I need to manually do this? Why don't they just join the job? Constructing. Alright. Yeah, we're in the houses. So, but what we need is a stone crusher, right? We're not quite there on wood yet. Do unemployed people just cut wood? So, okay. Honestly, a little confused about that bit. Waiting. Of course. That was left-handed. He's very serious. What you doing? Picking up metal. Good. We need those. What you doing now? Kind of standing around? Yeah. Hunger times 7. We don't have any food. Oh god. Okay, yeah, no. Arrived people from the nearest suburbs. Arrived people. Yes, sure. You can join. And then I think we should probably build another fucking greenhouse, huh? Because it looks like we're having food problems already. We'll do it. It's a shame, because we wanted to build a stone crusher, but we'll build it next. So is this fully staffed? Yeah, that's staffed. This doesn't get staffed. That's staffed, that's staffed. That's staffed.
Waiting. Ready.
Okay.
Get ready. I'm ready.
If you let me assign an action group, when I press the button twice in quick succession, I should immediately jump to the action group. So, if I press 1 twice, I should jump to 1, not just select it. If I press 1 just once, I should just select it, so that way I can click them into the map, for example. That's a pretty basic RTS control. It's definitely essential for a game. Let's see. We're almost there with the wood. We're still working on this. So construction workers look like they're just like unemployed people, right? Alright, so I think we have enough for the stone crusher. No. Now we're low on polymers. Which is unfortunate, isn't it? We're also low on food. Can we have more polymers, please? Okay. 4 people went straight into work. Now there are 5 unemployed. How get polymers? Heating, medicine, science, politics. Okay, that's interesting. Hospital. Thermal insulation. Therma insulation. Chowder! Chowder is a type of soup or stew often prepared with wood filings. What? I don't think there's wood in chowder, just saying. Combat training, barks, soldiers training, soldier training 2, artificial food, greenhouse 2, winter greenhouse project. Greenhouse 3, industrial greenhouse. Okay. So I'm still doing the house though. There's like a secret clock ticking, and that's interesting, isn't it? Can I tell you guys to get this? Oh, I can. Go get that. Does that work like that? Or is that something else? Because like this select a resource from the list thing, right? I don't have 11 food, but this says 11 food. Well, I clicked on polymers. Maybe that means they'll go get polymers. They were getting metal. Metal was selected. So maybe that's how it works. If that's the case, then you probably need resource stuff for each or a couple resource buildings, right? Everybody's fucking starving to death, though. We got 2 greenhouses going. What's up, guy? Yep.
On my way. All right. Order.
Oh god. That sounds like a Geiger counter, and that can't be good, right? Did those 3 people ever come back with that food? I don't think so. We do have a polymer now, so it does look like by selecting this, you might pick up. So can I get you guys together and make you one group? Yeah. Nice. I can. Interestingly enough, they've kept distance there. Let's see if that'll last. It won't. Oh god. One of the residents asked to let him go in search of his dog. Let go and give food. Let go. Disable. I mean, go find your dog. I like dogs. So I think we need another resource station, don't we? Well, we're so close to Stone Crusher, though. And we need stone to build houses.
On my way.
And then, you know, we should probably have houses, right? So there's something amiss. I can hear noise outside. -3 food. That can't be good. Let us build another resource station. And right here. It said like to build it near stuff.
Ready. Okay.
Ooh. Where are you going? Who are you? I'd be leaving my settlement if I were you. I ain't got no food.
Yes, sir. Let's move.
The map's not particularly large. Oh god. Our people returned. They failed the task. At the place of search were wild animals. Our people scared and returned to base. Well, these are the food people. Okay, that's unfortunate. So yeah, we don't have much food. We should probably build yet another greenhouse, but we don't have the polymers. We can finally build a stone crusher though. Let's build the stone crusher. We got 3 unemployed. Where are you?
Awaiting instruction orders.
Ah, see, I'm pressing 1 because, you know, double pressing
Roger.
an action group number is a snap to command. That's a standard RTS thing, isn't it? It's not working though. So far, I appear to be seriously lacking food, and oh god. Okay. Few people want to join us. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Get ready. Sure.
Sure. Ding. Send him up to the top corner, and I might have uncovered the whole map. Yeah, like up here. Good luck, guys. You'll probably starve to death by the time you get there. So this is now occupied, right? Yeah. There's 3 unemployed still. We have 5 polymers, so I think we need another greenhouse. Oh, we need 10 polymers for that though. Oh yeah, what's this on? Let's put it on food. So it's interesting that this has different numbers, right? Metal 1, fuel 1, food 8. You know, food 11, metal 2, wood 2, polymers 2. Is that... It's not... That can't be max, right? Because we've definitely seen them gather more polymers than 2. And these numbers were the same before. This guy's just like rummaging in some old bins. And he's like, old bins. He's got a bag on him now. What does he have, I wonder? So it looks like he maybe has polymers. So it seems like if you put them on the thing, they do the thing. But it also seems like the resource station has like a potential that's maybe this can do like 8 food an hour or something. And this can do 11 if you select it. And it's based on the nearby items. So, oh, when I click that, you see it's highlighting these bushes. Yeah. All right. So, and this is highlighting the dumpsters, isn't it? It is. And the car and this, whatever this is out here. So this is some sort of like what's available in range. There's like a hidden range thing here. We're not being shown the range. We're being shown items that are highlighted by this resource station. And they do overlap with each other. Interesting. Interesting. 2 people are diseased, which is unfortunate for them. So, I mean, this is not very far away, right? It's like, I don't know how far that is. 3 inches or so map size. This looks similar. So I think we can assume that like around this, there's a radius about that big. You have 1 unemployed.
Waiting. Sure thing.
Sure thing. That's interesting that it has like a hidden harvesting radius. It did say place it close to, for what it's worth, but it did not imply that explicitly. It also, unless I'm crazy, it did not tell me I had to like select the particular item type or anything. So like if I do another resource station like right here, yeah, see, it's highlighting stuff. Like right there, it's highlighted this whole kind of generic area there. Interesting. It's interesting. Okay. So resource stations can kind of harvest any available stuff in the area, like of various types, including wood, metal, polymers, food, and fuel. They have like a hidden radius of approximately like 3 or so inches around it. And it highlights that as well. Like the stuff it can harvest. Are those bagpipes? Oh, we finished house one. So what? Maybe science one?
Research in progress.
Oh, actually, shit.
Research in progress. Research in progress.
We should do medicine instead, since we had people who were plagued.
I'm ready.
I'm pressing 1. It's not snapping 2. What are you doing? Okay. Well, we've explored the whole map. So I don't know. I mean, I guess there'll probably be like raiders or something.
Let's move.
Oh, there. And there's no other unemployed people, so I guess that means we don't have any military guys sitting around. I don't know. It wasn't clear to me how I got those military guys. They just kind of showed up. What did I do to deserve the military guys? I don't know. Notice there's only 1 person on construction, and I guess that means we don't have many unemployed, and construction is only done by unemployed people. Arrived people from the nearest suburb. Yes. I desperately need more people, apparently. So I took 2, and somehow I got 3 unemployed. Oh, one of them is a military guy.
I'm ready.
Do these guys count then as unemployed? Or are they employed because they're hanging out? Do they freeze to death if I leave them there? It's interesting that time is passing and I have no way to see it other than going to the research screen and just watching the clock go. So we did appear to solve the starving problem by putting this on food. Oh god. What's up? One of the residents asked to let him go. I mean, okay. I mean, you're not slaves. I mean, you are, but you're not slaves, you know. So some people are hungry again. We do have some polymers stored up. Let's switch you to food. And maybe we can get ahead of this fucking food situation, huh? Alright, so this place is somehow fully employed. And by default it went to fuel. That seems like a choice. This looks like it's coal. Not sure where it's getting coal from. Oh, there's like a coal pile here. So it's interesting that he's mining coal right now when fuel is selected. There's definitely a guy harvesting fuel from this bus, right? Let's a metal maybe? Or like we had more metal at one point, so let's put them on metal and see what we get. We're zooming in. Our people are starving. Order to start building new greenhouses. Okay. Proceed. Well, I mean, I caught up though, right? I mean, I could do that, but I mean, we put these guys on food. We put these guys on food as well. So surely that's enough, right? Like, it appears to be that we're gathering fuel, right? But I don't know. Nobody's on fuel. And it doesn't seem like they passively gather. So that guy is still mining. So maybe they mine whatever's in the area, whether I like it or not. Hmm. Okay, sure. Twitch's fucking stream monitoring page manager page is like abysmal. It was always bad. It might be worse now. I'm not sure, but it's definitely makes me sad. When people follow you, it just stays there forever. What's up? Coffee delivery? I can order any coffee. No? No! Thanks. I got free coffee. It's pretty good. Made from beans. So, nobody's at a house yet. We did finish house 1. Can we build one yet? No. No, we cannot. What do we need for this? Oh, we need 30 stone. Stone crusher. Focus on stone. These guys are working a pile of stone. See, we're way up on food now. But, you know, I had the resource stations on it. And that number's down. That number's down as well. This greenhouse is not fully staffed. Let's reduce the lumber mill and increase the greenhouse. Man, this dismantle building button is too close to the workers dialogue, and it's too easy for me to accidentally press, even though I have yet to accidentally press it. It's no good. So it looks like maybe resource stations aren't meant to be permanent. Like, they're meant to exhaust the local area and then be destroyed. Though neither of these have done that. Though, and did this have polymers? No, it never had polymers or wood. They're just saying shit on the bus. Because this one's on metal. Those two are on food. This has gone down from 11 to 7. That sounds like a Geiger counter. It can't be good. Everybody's still homeless, which is unfortunate. I think it's a little weird that I have to build in this straggly line because there's no other clear spots, but, you know. Sure. Could build a shack now. That seems unsafe. Have to disassemble building. Disassemble the building at minus temperature. Okay. It consumes coal. Houses consume coal. That's interesting. I still need more stone for that. It looks like, honestly, we're a while from stone, doesn't it? Like, it seems really slow to get stone up. Temp's 11C, which is pretty cold. I think. I'm from an F country, so we don't have C's here. Now, I know 21C is like room temperature, so more people? Except the refugees. I haven't seen any reason not to accept refugees at this point. Maybe if I was like worried about housing them all. But since nobody has a house, I'm not really worried. Just sleep in the laboratory. If you wake up half man, half sheep, what do you do? It's not a problem to be half man, half sheep, is it? Which actually reminds me. Speaking of half man, half sheep, how do you get a half man, half sheep? Are they born that way? Is it a were sheep? And it's recording. You know, I gotta check Twitch now because sometimes apparently Twitch just doesn't record when you play clips from Fox News. What is that? A flock of zombies. Holy shit.
I'm ready. Orders.
Guys, fucking zombies. Is this them?
Let's move.
Oh god. Can you get the fuck over here?
Of course. Get ready.
Get there.
Reload. Reload. Okay.
That was interesting. It's like I couldn't get that guy because he was like behind the wall, right?
It shall be done. Reloading.
Man, they are not very accurate, are they?
On my way.
They're literally just shooting the car. That's interesting. Why are there zombies? I thought this was a post-nuclear horror. Shoot it! It's interesting that there's like bullet deflection and stuff, isn't there?
Get ready.
Don't shoot the one that's further away. Shoot this one for fuck's sake!
On my way.
Fall back!
Reloading.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking zombies. I mean, you should not be proud of yourself. One of them here appears to have ranked up, though. He's not doing anything. Shoot! Fucking A. Let me overrun. That animation. There's another one right there. Kill him! Alright. I think that's it. This person's badly hurt, apparently. I may have accidentally shot them.
Sure thing.
It might be a friendly fire. I can build a house! Let's see. A house. Construction 2 of 4. So only unemployed people are constructors. That's interesting, isn't it? That there's no like dedicated construction mechanic. That's now down to 3 food. That's now down to 5 food. So I'm definitely diminishing food with those stations. This -1 +3 stuff on the food looks like a consumption rate mechanic, right? Let me fire 2 people from there so they go into construction, huh? Get a house up. Get at least 10 people from freezing to death. That's something. You alright? I know you got friendly fired. Or possibly eaten by a zombie. Unclear. What's this? few people want to join. Yes. There are now 3 unemployed. That's interesting. I keep doing this. Does that actually work? It does. Having 2 places where you can adjust the workers is interesting. I'm looking at this animation, and he's clearly put, he or she, the developer has clearly put some work into it, right? Because like this is changing over time. But at the same time, they're just kind of, it's silly the way they're doing it, right? That's not done though. It is done. It doesn't sound done. But 2 of them are left, 3 of 4 of them are left. What? One of the residents asked to let him go. Let go and give food. Yeah. So, I mean, I can only assume that means someone's still working on it. But there's no obvious indication that that is the case. Other than the banging noise. The banging noise, if you know what I'm saying. We got the hospital. That's good, right? Heat efficiency of housing by 10%? Sure. And down real low there too. Get the polymers. This guy's got a fucking Mach 10 or something. Man. Easy. Easy. Hey, are you guys kidding me? Come on. Bolt action, low and slow, right? Max Brooks, you know. Form an infantry square. Good job. What is that? Are they building again? Why does it sound like they're working on this house again? Oh, is that actually a chopping noise? It might be. It's tough to say. Another guy ranked up here. Your instructions?
Yes, sir.
Proceed to the warehouse. Defend it from marauders. I notice we have a net negative on food now again. This can't be good, you know. We're not there on stone yet to build another house, but we still need like a couple more houses. They're pretty expensive. They might need balancing. Oh, put another house right next door. What's this? A few people want to join us. Sure, you may join us. Thank you for joining us.
Ready.
I'd happily have another military guy or two. Since I have unemployed. Maybe there's a military building or something. This guy? What are you doing? What's your deal? I can't select them. So I don't think he's military. Seems like I can only select military people, right? But they just kind of run around aimlessly with guns. Until you find them. This guy? So this went from 4 metal to 2 metal. There's 13 food here, though. It's interesting that the resource station can gather coal, as well as the stone crusher gathering coal. Well, I mean, I'd like to get everybody into a house. But, you know, it is cold out. Surely people can, like, double bunk, right? One of our residents is clearly very upset about something. Issue an extra ration. Okay, just feed away the pain. That's how it works, right? I mean, we need 22 more stone. It's a real slow going with the stone. I mean, we could build another stone harvester. We got a bunch of unemployed people. But we should be researching. ABR, right?
Research in progress.
I don't know what that does, so we're doing that. Always be researching. So like this looks like it harvests like all this stone, a ton of stone over here. Radioactive rain. That can't be good. Radioactive rain. Some try to stay dry, the rest will fry from the rain. They appear to have like thinned this out a bit, but at the same time, not so much. 152 pistol, 500 SMG, 100 ammo, 10 Colts. What? Ammo rifle, ammo SMG, ammo pistol, I see. I don't recall ever selecting anything for people, but it does look like these guys have SMGs and this guy has a pistol, doesn't it? Where are you? You just gonna stand in front of him? That's how you get shot. So this guy's still, they're still somehow harvesting fuel from there, which is interesting, because I'm not super interested in that right now, but... so you may have depleted this dumpster. I gotta say though, in a post-apocalyptic world, something as well built and solid as a dumpster would in all likelihood be a pretty precious resource. Like, you'd be rolling this back to camp and be like, look what I found, guys, a big steel box with a lid. And people would be like, hooray! We finally can climb in it and prevent the zombie bears from eating us. You'd be like the savior of the settlement, right? I'm pretty sure you would be. People would be really, really excited that you had saved everyone from the zombie bears. It keeps clocking down too, like when events are happening, and I forget to turn it back up. Zombies? Refugees came to us. They asked for asylum. Okay, sure. Asylum? I don't even know them. I got a bunch of unemployeds now. So I guess I'll this has got 3 in range. It hasn't depleted or anything just yet, so we'll leave that there. May have to switch that one to coal in the winter, though it is pretty cold already. So I'm not sure when it is that winter is coming. Winter's coming. Ned, you need to come down to King's Landing and blow me, Ned. I mean, I beg your pardon. 3 disease. All right, I still haven't built a hospital either. What is it? Hospital. Needs 30 polymers. Holy shitballs. That's a lot of polymers. Oh, this now has no polymers in range. Only 1 food left, 2 wood. So, I mean, let's exhaust the food, I guess. And this still has fuel. There must be a lot of fuel in the bus. We got politics. What did that do for us? I don't know. It unlocked exploring, though. We will be able to collect units and send them for resources to other locations. Okay. That sounds fine. Almost got enough stone to start another house. And of course, we still have 18 homeless people, which can't be good when it's 8C. Which is like, I don't know. What's 8C? Like 40 degrees Fahrenheit approximately? I guess, maybe, perhaps. I don't fucking know. It's 8 above freezing, but Celsius degrees just don't make any sense. Let's see. I could put another one down here. I don't want to build in this middle. It's like, it's the town square-ish thing, so can't build over top of trees. Build here? Maybe turn it in like a bit. There we go, build it there. That's we'll need 1 more house after that. And then we'll actually have most people housed. It slowed down again. So, is this people or zombies? Marauders wander into our village. We can just give food so they'll leave. No, we want to attack them.
I'm ready.
Cause we got We got some guys. Maybe they'll effectively defend us. I don't know. Look out for the marauders. They're over here somewhere, right? In this general direction. Marauders? Hello? Look at this dude. He's literally hench. Marauders? I don't actually see him. Aha! One. Go over here. Right. That it? Is that all? They appear to have dropped Deagle's revolver. Okay. Those were clickable on the map. I gotta say, that's an interesting mechanic that appears to have just been introduced with no sort of instructions or anything. Sure. Oh god. What's up? One of the residents spoke about an abandoned fuel truck 2 kilometers from our camp. It may have fuel. I don't need fuel. I haven't even used any fuel, and that's the thing I have the most of. So no. Well, you may not go. I mean, if anything, we need fucking food, right? Let's switch this to food, because we also have plenty of metal. We're still getting fuel here for some reason. Do we have enough for another house? No. We do have 7 unemployed though, so let's build another resource station over here. Like, I wanna build it in range of all this stuff over in this corner. But oh, there you go. Build that. Speed back up, please. Thank you. Oh god. Zombies. Crew. Okay. I could use another militia member, frankly. I'd happily indoctrinate one, but I think I'll probably need a building of some kind for that. It looked like there was one here, right? Basic training? No. Maybe I'm wrong. These guys have all ranked up. Did we get the... Does the warehouse magically have these guns in it? It does. That's very wasteful use of bullets, I'm just saying. Though this SMG ammo doesn't appear to have gone down at all. With all the misadventures. So I've been playing this for about an hour now. It's interesting. Reflecting on it, there's a couple of things. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you go out there? Were you like trying to melee him or something?
On my way.
Reflecting on what it might need or what needs to be improved in it. Let's do this one, artificial food, because we are kind of low on food. These resource station stone crushers are working on like a radius, right? Like you can see this is highlighted the rocks in the area. The radius should be fully visible before I place the building. Should be like a green circle or a red circle or something. All of these buildings work on a radius, and I didn't know it. And honestly, this highlighting is pretty subtle. So once I realized it, I was like, oh, okay. They also appear to delete local resources. Like they deplete, rather, local resources. And selecting the thing prioritizes that particular resource. That appears to be what's happening, but I'm not sure because nothing has told me. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's interesting that they're not really specialized. So, like, they can overlap. Like, this one right here shows coal in its collection. But the Stone Crusher also gets coal. Or can. So can we build a house now? No, we're short on polymers. So maybe this actually should be polymers for now. What else? Oh, okay. So, oh shit. Why aren't you guys shooting? Oh my god, they're all dead. Oh my god, my soldiers all died. Did you see that? They're all dead now. My group is dead. So how do I get more soldiers? That would be great, because there are zombies out there killing my people. They're right there. Anybody want to grab a gun, or... Oh? Anybody? I mean, I got three dead and 3 unemployed, but could the unemployed people maybe pick up a gun and defend the settlement? Anybody? Anybody? It does not look like that is going to happen. And that's it. It does look like the zombies are all dead now, but so are all my soldiers, and that's odd. Did they run out of ammo? I mean, they had done a lot of shooting. The ammo never depleted or anything. Never told me I need to tell them to get ammo. Oh no, there are zombies in the laboratory. A whole bunch of them. Running amok. Oh, they're actually attacking the building. They've killed people in the... Oh my god. Zombies are just having their way with us. We are kind of killing them as well. But all our soldiers died, so... So, all our soldiers died. And it's not obvious to me. Yeah, we're out of unemployed people as well. 4 people are freezing. We can build another house, so let's do that. Right, so other things that the game clearly needs: a radius, an explanation of this military structure. Accept, yes. They ask for asylum. Asylum from what? The clock that's happening needs to be transparent. I need to see it somewhere, like a time ticking through. So that needs to be done. The English language translation is abysmal. Eat your way through the pain. And there's no excuse for that. You know, you can pay people on the internet to translate your text for you, pennies. It's very, very cheap. But more importantly, if you can write some English, you can pay people to write better English for you, to take your copy and improve it. And there's a bunch of unemployed English majors all around the world who can do that and make it better. And there's no excuse for your little indie game to have, you know, a completely awful text because you're too lazy. it's if you can pay to develop a game, you can pay to get a proper translation. Otherwise, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's rough, but it's early access, so you gotta forgive them that. I assume there's only this one map for now. It would definitely be the sort of thing if I wanted to play this. I'd want procedural generation of the maps. I'd want a whole bunch of different maps, or random maps with like random resources on them. The size is fine, I guess. It kind of sucks that I can't, you know, build a neighborhood because I had to build on these weird open paths, and I didn't really have anywhere else to build. That kind of sucks. Like I would have built this in a nice, neat situation, but the game doesn't want me to do that. Yeah. I mean, it has some potential. Right now, I think I probably need that military building more than anything else, right? And I still haven't researched it. Yeah, let me switch over to it. Because all my military guys are dead. There's an MP5K in the warehouse. And an Uzi. And some pistols. But I have no one to use them. I also need the hospital. But I don't think I can build that yet either. This needs 30 polymers, which is very expensive. Let's see, what are you guys doing? Fuel. I had him on polymers. I'm pretty sure they've exhausted it then. So I guess go to food. Because we're real low on food again. Do we have unemployed? Refugees, okay, yes. We definitely need more people because some of them died. Yeah, switch to food for you. So we're at 46. It's a confusing number of people homeless here. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have housing for 50. We have 46 people. And now there are no homeless. Okay. Maybe that house just wasn't done or something. Alright, so I guess we should build another resource station to try to get more polymers. Let's see. So it's hard for me to tell what's going on here. That's another point I have with the game. I hate day-night cycles in games like these. Let me turn it off. If I can't, I mean, because I can't see shit right now. Like I cannot see what these blue lumps being highlighted are. Are they all metal? Are they wood? Are they a mix? It looks like they're a mix of like wood and berries and stuff. I don't see many polymers there from what I can tell. Would this be a good source of polymers here? Am I getting information somewhere about what these things are? It doesn't look like it. So like, if I build here, it looks like I get like all the stuff around this house, but are any of them polymers? I don't know. It's also very far away from my base. This looks like it mostly gets berries. That's interesting. I put my mouse over it, I see the word fuel there. We're gonna build it there. Can I click that? I can. Zabbles? Well, we have no guys with guns. I mean, so we're just what? We're just gonna take a bunch of casualties and we don't have a choice? In a typical game like this, an RTS like this, there would be an alarm button, you know? Or a bell, and you'd ring the bell and everybody would go back to, they'd go hide somewhere. And that would be nice. It doesn't look like I have that. I mean, there are guns and bullets in storage, but I appear to lack the ability to do anything with them. And now, That might be because I didn't prioritize this combat training building. I don't know. I don't know at all. So these zombies are just going to come and kill villagers until enough of them get up on them. Like that's what's happening here. Okay. Thankfully, guys with axes are pretty effective at defending themselves. What is this? Electronics. When did that appear? I do not know. But this button unlocked as well. Oh. So this is where I am. Looking at this, I don't think I'm ever going to get procedurally generated maps. I could be wrong. So this is my home, right? Like what do I do? Aha. Select the number of fighters. Oh, this is for raiding. Huh. Ah, so they finished that military building, right? So, repressions. Gives a one-time increase in stability. We could definitely use that. So, what, Fort 1? Oh, you can build walls. Okay, now, that's interesting. Protects from shrapnel and bullets. Okay, no. So this is like an emplacement. It's not a training center for guys with guns. That is unfortunate, isn't it? Because zombies, you know, killed like a dozen of my people just now. And it doesn't appear to be a way for me to train new people. Like I have a bunch of guns, but like you can't select people who aren't military for what it's worth. Like these guys can't select them. Oh, did they deplete everything here and they've just dismantled this automatically? Or because I don't recall clicking on that to tell it to dismantle or anything. Did they finish this one? They did. So there's a bunch of undocumented stuff. That's par for the course with this type of game, right? It's early access as well, so yeah, I'll give him that one. My dead are just like laying around. That can't be right. Like, if there is a zombie apocalypse, you don't leave bodies around, right? It's interesting that some things are clickable, and I've just kind of learned that now. Like, I explored this whole map, and I didn't realize I could like click on some resources like this until those guys dropped the guns, and then I was like, oh, guns. Why would you leave dead bodies around in a zombie apocalypse? A zombie nuclear apocalypse? I'm actually getting mixed messages on the nature of the apocalypse. So, like, that's interesting, right? I haven't found any polymers that way, but, you know, plenty of fuel and wood. Are like clickable on the map. And it would have never occurred to me that that was the case. I don't have any problem with that. It's just I didn't get that information. Alright, so see, like, this didn't tell me that there were 3 polymers in range, like 3 polymer sources. And I'm not even sure what they are. Are they just dumpsters? Are dumpsters the only polymer sources? Because there are 3 dumpsters there, aren't there? I hate this, too. The force focus. Well, we don't have any guns or people with guns. So surely that means they're just going to kill us. But we don't even have 50 food. Though, maybe we did have it? Because now we have 10? Yeah, I don't know. There are 2 unemployed, so... Oh god. What's this? More zombies? No, refugees. Yes, we need folks. So we got, you know, because people die, we have plenty of houses, right? So if you were going to give me a situation like you did in this game where I have the ability to build walls and gates and forts, which is cool. I like those. But then I can't build over trees. It puts me in a really weird scenario where I've built this really ugly, expanded mess of a village. And I would happily build a wall around it, but, you know, that's not really practical here, is it? Should, you know, just houses be there? I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know. This has its flaws. I mean, but on the top, it looks alright. The people have a kind of a Warcraft esque appearance because they're a little hunched over. They also look a bit like the player characters from the TF2. Like this guy looks like the spy. Day-night cycles. This is driving me crazy. Without changing it. One of the first mods I installed in RimWorld was the thing that changes the brightness level. One resident spoke about a small dump of polymers near our camp. Alright. I mean, we don't really have 3 people to spare, but we do need more polymers. We're consuming coal pretty heavily now. That's interesting, isn't it? Let's move this over to that. Oh, they have depleted local stone as well. So resources aren't infinite, and that's, you know, fine. If you want to make a game that way, that's your choice. You really, really, really need to tell me that you're doing that. I need to know that in some way. Even if it's just like a flavor text that says, when I hold my mouse over this stone deposit, it says 3 of 50 or whatever. Yeah. Fucking Uzi. G36 apparently. Television, no. Polymers, son of a goddamn bitch. I didn't know any of this was clickable. It would have been nice to tell me that. Just saying. AKSU. Man. So that's 80 ammo. I mean, there's ammo in the warehouse, but it really kind of seemed like the warehouse was not, that ammo wasn't being used. Though that said, my people clearly ran out of ammo, and then that's why the zombies killed him. Like, so mixed messages on ammo. See, I should have been inspecting each one of these buildings as I uncovered it to find stuff to click on. And that would have bulked up my resources earlier, though interestingly enough, I haven't discovered any stone that way. The leaving bodies around thing really reminds me of Dawn of Man, though they have changed that in Dawn of Man now, right? In Dawn of Man, there is now burial. I had no idea there were all these clickable things. None. Didn't know. Now I'm just randomly spam clicking to see if there's stuff that I missed. Yeah. So I mean, we're definitely gonna need, you know, procedural map generation, because like now if I restart on this map, you know, I feel like I have a much better idea of it. Maybe it reallocates stuff. I don't know. That sort of thing is, you know, kind of like a later feature typically. So you gotta give them a pass on not having it now. We got 10 dead people. I think we actually lost more than that. Maybe the bodies are decaying. Yeah, but you know, you should definitely not leave bodies out during a zombie apocalypse. Well, it's interesting. It's definitely worth a look. I've done it for about an hour and a half. I'm going to call it quits with this. Come back in a few minutes with a different game. Yeah, I mean, I would rate this like a, if you have faith that this game is going to turn out. I don't know. I'll have to look at the developer stuff. Let's have a look at the Steam, huh? and see what the other people are saying. I know it came out like this morning though. Yeah, I'm not worried about saving progress at all. Let's see what the Valve says. Any discussion so far? This is in German. Will the game be in French? Any news on a release date? I have an important matter I'd like to discuss with the game's developers. That sounds right. Okay. That sounds legit. I'm interested in reviewing this game. I'm wondering if there's an email or some form of social media contact. You know how you can review games? Just spend the whole $15 to fucking buy the game. It's not that fucking expensive. Let's see who Royal Coyote is. Maybe they're legit though. You know, maybe they're like a big person. They have 157 games and 199 DLC owned. They have a group. They are a YouTuber of some kind. They got their own group with people in it. So that's nice for them. We'd go look at their channel, but you know. He's interested in reviewing it. That was in December. Translation errors. If you see translation inaccuracy or errors in the game, please write here. That's not my job. That's your job. You do it. Or better yet, pay someone to do it. If you have any ideas for game improvements, right here. Maybe I'll put some stuff in these later. We'll put this in. We'll put a couple things in here. A clear radius before you build harvestables for each building. Is harvestable a word? Probably. Let's see. Hire an English major to correct your text. Have it so that people don't look like they're hunched over all the time. That's good. That's a good one. Clearly state that some items on the map are harvestable with mouse click. That's good, right? Day night mode switch. Let's see. Random maps. Did we think of anything else that I'm forgetting? Like a military recruitment, ability to recruit villagers into military. Which I apparently cannot spell that, so I'm gonna go militia. Oh yeah, alarm bell to send villagers to safety during raids or zombie attacks. Allow buildings to be built on top of resources. Show resource of quantity remaining on mouse hover over resource. I think that's about it. Is there anything else I thought of? No, I don't think so. Post a comment. All right, I think I didn't actually tone that in any way, shape, or form. So maybe they'll actually take some of that back. It's interesting. I don't hate it, and usually games that I buy I hate. I think it has some real potential. I like that the map is fully rotatable. I wish I had a little bit more pitch control over view angle as well. That might be asking a lot for what it's worth. All right, I'm going to take a brief break and I'll be back with some other game. Thanks for joining me.